Hi, I'm Kep Kepner, CPA here in Dallas. I've got the latest statistics here. 1,426 U.S. citizens gave up their citizenship to move to another country and become a citizen of that country. Since the passage of the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, known as FATCA, over 13,000 U.S. citizens have given up their citizenship. So why would somebody do that? Well, first you have to understand that the United States has a tax code that says we get to tax every citizen's worldwide income. Now, there are some offsets to that if the citizen pays tax in another country. But the reality is, if you move to another country and you work there and you earn money there, you're going to be taxed by Uncle Sam regardless. So there are three groups of people who are giving up their citizenship. The first are wealthy people. These are people who believe that Uncle Sam should not get to tax their income worldwide. There are people like the co-founder of Facebook, Tina Turner, the entertainer. Those are people who have given up their citizenship because they're wealthy, but they don't believe Uncle Sam should get anything from their earnings worldwide. So that's the first group. The second group are people that just by accident are U.S. citizens. Let's say your dad served in the Armed Forces and he was in Panama. Married your mom who was Panamanian. They had a child. Well, you're an American citizen. Kind of by accident because your dad's a citizen. So what happens? Years from now you start working. You've never even been to the United States. You live in Panama. You work in Panama. You're a U.S. citizen. Uncle Sam can tax your income. There's something about that really just doesn't seem fair. And the fact of the matter is, as Uncle Sam has had to strong arm other countries to give them information about U.S. citizens who live in those countries, more and more people are considering this as an option. There's a third group. That's somebody who retires to another country and their bank is going to close their account because they're a U.S. citizen. Well, that's what's happened because the U.S. is trying to strong-arm these countries. So in that case, the person who has retired and is living in Mexico or Costa Rica or Panama has to make a decision. You know, they're not using the results of the tax money. They're not using the better roads in the United States. They're not using Obamacare. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, nobody really is. But anyway, they're not getting the benefits because they live in another country. So they don't have any choice. They pretty much have to become a citizen of that country. I have a couple of clients from Dallas who have moved to other countries, and they're basically right at the point of giving up their U.S. citizenship. I can't imagine that I would ever do that because of the emotional part of that. We live in a great country, and there are some wonderful things about living in America. But I can understand if you live somewhere else and you're not getting any of those benefits, why should you continue to pay tax? So the reality is that's going to be a bigger and bigger part of what happens to American citizens. As the world becomes more complex, as the world becomes more interwoven and countries become interwoven with each other in the United States, there's going to be more interference in our lives as citizens. And this particular tax act is one of those. So I'll let the history speak for itself in the future, but I'll keep an eye on it for you. If you need any help, give us a call. Thank you.